Hey, what is up, you sexy beasts? GhostSickness Tristan here, and I'm with
Colleen. Hi.
And she hasn't been on Ghostly Advice in a while, but I did miss having her here, and she's an awesome girl, and she gives amazing advice. And so we are back with Ghostly Advice to bring you guys a second opinion, you know, stuff like that. It's always helpful to have someone else's
point of view.
A girl's point of view, exactly. But luckily, these aren't directly about girlfriends. One of them, kinda, I don't know. It's complicated, but either way, I'm gonna go right into it. Hey Tristan, I used to be a very nerdy guy, but like a gamer, I don't know. Not very cool at my school, but I tried to change my reputation. I kinda did, but I still have that reputation from before. If I want a girlfriend, I've gotta find someone outside of my school. And I'm really shy, so I can't approach girls that unless I'm in a group with all of my mates, or generally the popular group, so I get faded away. Please help on just how to get a better reputation and how to approach girls. And so, do you want to start with this? And so I figured I'd give my opinion after you.
No, you can go ahead first, and I'll elaborate on yours.
I wasn't ready, but anyway, bro.
Never mind.
I just wanted to say that you should embrace who you are. Take your, nerdy reputation and what you enjoy and stuff like that with confidence in that you enjoy stuff like this. But don't make it everything, and I'm stealing this opinion from you, don't make it everything you are, if that makes sense. Don't be like only talking about, Pokemon X and Pokemon Y or whatever, because it's just not interesting unless the other person is interested in the exact same thing, which is extremely rare. So when it comes to girls and approaching girls, you should just, take this confident approach, and you may have this, you may be a nerdy gamer, but that doesn't really matter, because you just got how you dress or whatever, and then you go approach the girl, start talking to her, and then if she asks what you're into, you can mention it, but don't just keep going on and on and on and on if she doesn't seem interested, or reciprocate those same things, as well as just, get to know her, get her number, text her a little bit, hang out, get to know her better, see if you guys are compatible, and there you go. But when it comes to actually just approaching girls, just fix your shirt, walk standing straight up, puff out your chest, and just say, hi, how are you? I'm serious. You gotta walk like straight up, proper posture, all this cool stuff. And what would you say for that email?
Well, you kind of stole all that ice. No, I'm just kidding.
I did steal. I'm gonna cop to that because I totally did.
Well, like you said, like with the puffing out the chest thing and like standing up straight, I agree with that, except the puffing out the chest, because that makes you seem like a tryhard. But you want
not like movie puffing out chest, like batting your chest, but like stand up straight. Make sure your spine has that perfect curve that it should, the kind of S shape, not the scoliosis curve, but different. Yeah, so you're standing perfectly straight up and looking straight, not at the ground. Do not look at the ground.
Yeah, look her in the eyes, because that makes you seem like you're more serious about things, but like do it with confidence, because people are going to judge you regardless of who you are. And if you're confident with how you are, like Tristan said, like if you're a gamer and you embrace it, like no one's gonna like give you shit about it, because they know that you're like passionate about it and that you don't care what other people think. And if you don't care what other people think, that's honestly the best feeling in the world.
Yep.
It really, really is. And if like girls like realize that about you, they're gonna be like, wow, I want that in my life.
Yeah, and so if you're that weird kid, sitting in the back of the class always playing Pokemon, that no one really talks to, or you don't talk to anyone else, and you're just kind of sitting there and being weird, you're going to have that reputation. It's only going to make it worse. But if you're like, people are like, why do you play Pokemon all the time? Because I fucking like that shit, right? Like, you gotta be confident about it and not just be like, oh God, why are you talking to me? If that makes sense.
Yeah, and with talking to a girl, like, get to know her first. Like, ask her. Girls love talking. Just ask a bunch of questions and listen to her.
That's all
and then when she like turns it back on you and asks you about your life, like, go ahead, tell her like your basic stuff. And then when she asks about your hobbies or anything, like what you're interested in, then say that you're like, oh, I'm like gaming, but do not like elaborate it unless she asks, because she does not care otherwise.
Also, only elaborate to an extent. right? Once you see she's kind of losing interest or you're going a little bit too far, like you've been talking for 30 seconds straight about, gaming and stuff like that, and she seems like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, if she seems genuinely interested and she's like, oh, no, keep talking about it, then, like, go for it. But if she's like, oh, that's cool, then be like, yeah, so what about you?
Yeah, exactly. It's usually not the best to always talk about yourself, especially when you're just meeting someone.
No, and girls love talking.
Yes, they do.
Really, really do.
So I think that's it for the first email, would you say?
Yep.
All right, and I'm going to move on to the second one. Hey, GhostSickness. Recently, my girlfriend and I have been having a lot of troubles. First off, she's really, really busy. We hardly get to hang out, and it extremely bothers me since I hear my friends talking about how much they get to spend with their girlfriend almost every day. Second of all, she is so goddamn nervous. We don't talk in school since we have very few classes together. She's a freshman and I'm a junior. I know, pedo, right? This genuinely bothers me because a couple of people said it's because she's ashamed of me and also doesn't even want to kiss me unless there's no one around within a 5-mile radius. I love that exaggeration there. I really love this girl though. Oh, love. Ooh. And wanting to move forward with her. Winky face again. Second one in this email. How do you suggest I deal with these problems? And if you can answer this on Ghost Advice, it'd be much appreciated. And so I'm going to let you start with this one because you pushed that on me last time and I stole your opinions. So that's a thing.
Okay, well, I'm just going to like go in order of how the email starts off, I guess. And you say she's really, really busy. And if she is like, oh, I can't hang out, I'm busy, like, wow, I can speak English. If she just says that she's really busy, then there's a reason why she doesn't want to hang out with you, or she's genuinely busy and she doesn't like telling you why. Because if you're her boyfriend, then, like, you guys should be able to, like, tell each other things. And, like, you never really mentioned how long you've been dating, but it says, recently my girlfriend and I have been having a lot of troubles, so...
He seems probably a while.
Yeah, probably like...
Definitely a few months.
Yeah, and, sorry, I'm reading through it again. She's so goddamn nervous. That's probably just how she is, because, like, some people are super, super nervous, some people aren't, and I can relate to this email because I was a freshman dating a junior, and, like... I mean, I'm not shy in any way, shape, or form, but she won't kiss me unless there's, like, no one within a 5-mile radius. She also might be iffy about PDA. Like, some people are, like, really into PDA, like, oh, this is my boyfriend, I'm gonna suck his face in the hallway. But, like, some people can be like, oh, no, I don't want to, like, come off as clingy, I don't want to be around my boyfriend all the time in school, like,
Yep.
I don't want to see anyone, like, I don't want anyone to see that we kiss, and like, blah, blah, blah. That's just might be how she is if she's so goddamn nervous. It's probably because she's really shy, and she's probably not ashamed of you because, like, if you're a freshman girl dating an older guy, that's like, wow, damn, like,
yep.
She should embrace that, if anything. And, yeah, that's all I got for now.
To be honest, I don't know how... like, if she is actually busy and she is explaining what she's doing, because you didn't really clarify that, right? You didn't really clarify if she's explaining it or not. But if she's actually telling you what she's doing and it makes sense and it's not just a common excuse like, hey, do you want to hang out today? Sorry, I'm busy, and that's just it. Like, that's all she says. Yeah, especially since they're dating. And so if that's all she says, then it kind of seems like she's not as invested into this relationship as you are.
It's one-sided.
And so if you feel that you should try to get things back, you should really talk to her. Try to talk to her in school somewhere. You don't have to suck her face, because just focus on the communication side of everything before trying to move forward with her, sexually or not. And so, yeah, I don't believe you should necessarily break it off with her, but definitely you need to have a serious talk with her and explain that, I really want to spend more time with you, and I hope we can look forward to this, if you want to arrange some time that we can meet up. And if she constantly keeps saying that she's busy, then I don't know, maybe she's not right for you. Maybe she just isn't as invested. With other
people,
yeah,
or something.
Yeah, just isn't as invested or whatever. And I can relate to this email too, and you guys will hear about that in the upcoming days. But anyway, yeah, just talk to her about it, because this is a problem. Communication is a big problem in relationships sometime. And I believe that you can work this out. And if you can't, I believe that she's not right for you. And not the other way around. Not the other way around.
Definitely. Yep. And, like, again, with the busy part, Like, I used to be really, really, really busy. I had a job, and I still do, and I used to be, like, managing a sports team at my school, which would take up a lot of my time during the week. And then, like, on Saturdays, I would have, like, you know, like, no time in the world. Sundays, I would only have afternoons, and, like, I still found time to hang out with multiple people on multiple occasions. Like, it's really, really, really not that hard, because I doubt that she's gonna be busy from
24/7
from 9 a.m. in the morning to 11 at night. Honestly, I mean, seems unrealistic, especially as a freshman. She doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, you didn't say she has a job. You didn't even specify why she would be busy, anything going on with her family life. And there's some things that make sense. But, you know, if she really cares about you, she would find time and really be like,
yeah,
okay,
she really would.
well, you know, I like seeing you a lot, and so we should, you know, hang out this time because this is the only time available this week. But she doesn't even give you options, it seems like. And so
Yeah.
it's definitely one-sided, and try to fix it, but if you can't, break it off. And I think that sums it up for that email.
Yep. About.
Moving on to the last one for today, guys. This one might be shorter than others, but we still have some great opinions on it, in my opinion. Hey, Tristan, I don't mind if you put this on ghostly advice. I chew tobacco, and I chew a can a day, and I've been chewing for 5 years. I'm currently 17, and my girlfriend of a year is pressuring me to quit. But her pressuring me makes me not want to quit, and I don't know what to do, so help me. And so I can verify that this guy's been chewing. I've seen him. I've met him on Omegle. And yes, he chews, and yes, he's only 17, and he's been chewing for a while. And so what I would say to you, bro, is only quit if you want to quit. Like, don't make someone try to change you. Don't believe that. But there are some stipulations to that. It's like, well, if it's extremely bad for your health, like let's say you're smoking crack, and like your significant other's like, hey, you might want to stop that. Then you should really look at it and see and find reasons for why you want to stop it as well. Because, you know, like you said, her trying to tell you that doesn't make you want to quit, but find reasons why you want to quit, because obviously this is very bad. You've been doing it for a while, and it's not good to start an addiction, especially at age 12, with a can a day. So dude, I believe you should find reasons to fix this if you want to keep your relationship. But if you don't want to keep the relationship, then you don't have to by any means. But it's been a year, so she obviously cares about you, and it's getting pretty serious. And so if you do want to quit, I would say get some help, man. Find some people who help you quit, because this is obviously an addiction at this point. And find some people who will help you quit. So what would you say?
Well, I just realize this now, chewing a can a day, how much money are you wasting on this? Like, really?
Well, how's he getting it though, right? Since
he was
he's
only
12,
17.
like, yeah, exactly. I don't know how he's getting it either, but that's a lot.
Yeah, and
it's like $90 a month, 90 to 150. It's quite a bit.
Yeah. And if your girlfriend is pressuring you to quit, but her pressuring you makes you not want to quit, then you have to get your priorities straight. Do you want your girlfriend in your future more, or do you want nasty gums and teeth in your future more?
Baby. Woo!
Like, this just frustrates me, because it's like pretty bad for your health, and because like you're questioning like if you should or not. But like, if you don't want to quit, like her pressuring you makes you not want to quit, then why are you writing the email? It sounds like you don't care, but then it does sound like you care, because you said, I don't know what to do, so help me. You're gonna make this decision for your own sake, bud. Like,
yep.
Do you
like, want to quit, or do you want this relationship? It's really up to you.
Yeah,
it's an ultimatum at this point.
If you don't quit, your girlfriend is eventually going to break up with you, and it's eventually not going to end well. But if you do quit, then there's a brighter side for you and your girlfriend. It depends on how much of a future you want with her. And you guys are 17, sounds like. If she's 17 too, and you guys have been dating for a year, so it sounds pretty realistic of having a future with her. I mean, not pretty realistic as in like getting married, but like having a few years under your belt. But like, you gotta get your priorities straight. Figure out what you want.
Yep, and if you... Yep, I would agree with that.
Yep.
I would definitely agree with that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Ghostly Advice. Colleen should be on future episodes as well. I would agree. I would think so. And so whenever you want to come back, Colleen, that sounds perfectly fine with me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Ghostly Advice. Hope it has helped you. Have a great day, and remember the fact that we love you.
Bye-bye.